So we're out with the MB Trac 1000 conversion. This is a 1989 tractor. So this was built for the Daimler-Benz. Information I've had back was this tractor was built on the 10th of October 1989 in Gaggenau. Would have come to the UK to Thomas Sheriff in the Scottish borders, so it's got a Coldstream sticker on it, so they would have converted this into the forward control. So when it was new, the cab would have been in the usual spot in the centre. They take the cab off, add that triangulated frame you see there to allow the cab to go in front of the power plant. Gives it room for a pack on the back, so probably this would have had a sprayer on it, I'm sure, from new. There was a few guys doing these forward controls. Deman in Germany were doing them, so I think they must have done them first, I guess. I don't know, stand to be corrected on that. Knights Farm Machinery, they were doing them. Scorgy, I think they may have done some. South Cave Tractors were doing them. Quite a popular thing because these were quite high speed really back in the day, 40 kilometers an hour. The pack itself is a Rauch AGT. This pack probably was supplied by Sands Farm Machinery in Norfolk on a Sands sprayer. It's since been mated to this. So this has got the granular rollers in it. Hell of a big tank for an Avadex spreader. Probably get about 250 hectares of Avadex in there. Don't tend to do that though, just in case something goes wrong. So we're putting Avadex on. This was drilled yesterday. This is a bit squidgy in places, but because this is on 26 tyres, Goodyear tyres, actually, like, it's treaded remarkably well. With the boom open, this thing balances just incredibly well. Absolutely fantastic balance. Gets it's a bit, if I'm honest, it's a bit too, when it's wet, if you get on a squidgy headland, it can be a bit too light and you end up slipping about a bit, but of course it's mechanical drive. So we've got four-wheel drive and diff locks, which work well. It's a little bit idiosyncratic in here, so Tim Ingalls is who I bought this from, so he would have, I don't know whether he mated this to this, I think he probably did. It just had standard you couldn't adjust the rate, so you just set it at a fixed speed. So we put Richard LePage of RWL Services, we put a T-Jet controller in it for GPS speed. We put the Horstein RDS box in it, so we've now got a proportional valve, which is that valve there, so we can go whatever speed we like. And then we've got Dickie John section control, LH, so the LH does the sections and area recording. We've just got the Trimble GPS with them, it's just a light bar, that's what we use that for. So where we are in here at the minute is the sort of semi-CTF here. So just means I can follow every other run of their machine, which is very easy because just be a little bit hard work trying to drive on the light bar. It's a bit steadier. I find like I can pretty accurately drive on a light bar 10-12k, but because we're not on light bar, like I can find, I've set an AB as you can see there, and my coverage marries up, but I can see whether the RX has been just, and it allows me to get along at sort of 15k, 16k. So that's a really good machine. Brilliant machine for this job. Still got its original Radiomobile radio in it. Yeah, you can see why they did these conversions. Blimey, they are good. very good and frugal on diesel as well. We run it under a litre a hectare. If I'm on the farm and I don't have any road work, I can do, say if I did 40 hectares, I can do that on 30 litres. But then you get running around on the road and bits and pieces, so I sort of budget on a litre a hectare. But that's the little old MB 1000.